everybody, JC here from Toy News International, and today I'm bringing you another news video where I go over the latest happenings in the world of action figures and toys. Starting off with NECA Toys, last week I believe it was announced that they're going to be doing toys based on the upcoming Blade Runner sequel, Blade Runner 2049. So this movie will star Harrison Ford as well as Ryan Gosling. And this movie opens in October 6th, I believe, is the opening date for that movie. Looks kind of interesting if you're a fan of the original Blade Runner. And so again, NECA is going to be doing action figures. They say they're going to be doing action figures, prop replicas, and die-cast vehicles. So look for that. And we should probably get more details and maybe see some previews for this stuff in Toy Fair next month. Toy News International will be covering Toy Fair, so be sure to tune in for that. Another announcement came from DC Collectibles. They announced a new Batman the Animated Series 6-inch scale 5-pack. So this one is pretty cool for you who like the villains based on the animated series. So the 5-pack is going to be done in special packaging to look kind of like a Gotham PD jail. And it's going to come with Montoya. It's going to be the one police officer figure, and then the other 4 figures are all going to be villains. So we're going to be getting an animated series version of Bane, Mr. Freeze, Killer Croc, and Poison Ivy. Now this set is slated, it's listed at Big Bad Toy Store for $139, and they list it with a late 2017 release date, so basically towards the end of next year we should expect that set. But pretty cool again if you like the villains and all. For the Batman the Animated Series line. Also with DC Collectibles, I've been hearing a lot of rumors from you guys about the DC movie figures, the 6-inch figures basically being canceled after the Dawn of Justice Superman and Armored Batman figure, especially the Wonder Woman figure. And so I did some checking, and basically I was told that nothing in that line other than the Man of Steel figures, which I told you about a while ago, and the Lex Luthor figure from Dawn of Justice, those figures have been canceled. But everything else is still slated to be released, including Wonder Woman. That's the one where I keep hearing people saying it's been canceled. Not sure where people are getting that, but from what I'm told, that figure will still be released. I don't have an exact release date. I do know that Big Bad Toy Store has it listed with a January release date. However, I didn't see anything on the diamond shipping list for this month, so I don't know if it's actually going to be released in January. Also, news about a new Doctor Strange SH Figuarts coming from Tamashii Nations, a movie Doctor Strange, and this definitely looks good. And what really kind of stands out about this one is this figure is actually going to be released through the U.S. distributor Bluefin, so well, I want to say technically it shouldn't cost as much. I looked at the price and it looks like it's selling for about $85, so it's definitely still costly. But this is actually, most of the Marvel SH Figuarts they're not technically allowed to be sold as here in the United States because it kind of conflicts with Marvel Legends and stuff. So anytime you buy one of those in the past, it's basically been as an imported figure. You have to buy it overseas, or the place that buys it has bought it overseas, and so they have to pay the extra cost for shipping and all that stuff. So this is kind of interesting that this is going to be a U.S. release through Tamashii Nations, a U.S. distributor. And in fact, the U.S. figure is getting a special exclusive accessory. It's a display type piece, semi-translucent plastic. Kind of looks like, I don't know if it's supposed to be fire or magic, kind of works as both, I think. But it looks like you just kind of display it in front of the figure. It's just kind of cool. And that accessory is actually exclusive to the U.S. release version of it. And again, that figure is going to see release. It's listed on Big Bad Toy Store with a June 2017 release. And as I said, is going for $85. Definitely the likeness seems really good with it. Also on the Marvel front, we got our first look as of today, actually, of the new Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 movie Minimates. So I don't know how many out there actually collect Minimates. Yeah, Minimates has been a line that's been out there for a long time. I remember when Art Asylum first introduced Minimates, and they actually used to be a little bit bigger, and they started out with like Star Trek and some other smaller licenses and stuff. But once Diamond Select picked it up, basically bought out Art Asylum and picked up the line, they definitely started going full force with the Marvel stuff. This wave is going to include Minimates of Star-Lord with Yondu, and then Gamora, which will come with Rocket Raccoon and a baby Groot. And then there's going to be 2 comic book shop exclusives with Ego, and then I don't even know how to pronounce this one, so Ashia, I don't know. And then Taserface with Mantis. And that's slated for an April 2017 release. Also, we still haven't seen them yet, but on the Marvel Select 7-inch scale front, we're also going to be getting Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 figures of Drax with Baby Groot and Star-Lord with Rocket Raccoon. Also, while we're on the subject of Marvel Selects, this coming week is going to be the release of the Odin the Destroyer figure, which I'm actually probably going to pick up myself. I'm not a huge Marvel Select collector. I'm just, the 7-inch scale doesn't do a lot for me, but occasionally there's a character that's, you know, larger, and, you know, so in 7-inch scale actually will fit in, I think, pretty good with the 6-inch Marvel Legends. So this is one of those figures. So I will look for a review of that figure probably tomorrow, which is when the figure is slated to hit comic and specialty shops. And then for Transformer news, we've got, it was announced this past week that Hasbro is going to be doing a Masterpiece movie Bumblebee figure. It's listed as MPM-3, and this is going to be based on Bumblebee from the first Transformers movie. So if you're a Masterpiece fan and you like the movie designs, and for me personally, I'm not a huge Transformer movie fan. I love the first movie, but never liked the designs, and then all the movies after the first one to me was like downhill. So, but this one is based on the first movie and is going to cost about $80, or at least that's the MSRP of it, is $80. And then it's said to have 33 points of articulation and should be due out this summer. So, if you're a Masterpiece fan and like the movie designs, you'll probably definitely want to check that one out. Okay, so now that brings me up to a few other segments that, you know, I might try and add to this. So first of all, I've had some of you make requests to do a Q&A video. So honestly, I don't really know if there's enough demand for that. So I don't think I would try and do just a whole video of Q&A, but if you guys are interested in something like that where you ask me questions and then I try and give you the best answer possible, please feel free to ask your questions in the video description below, and if I get enough questions, then, you know, in the next news video I'll do a Q&A segment, again, if there's enough interest there. Another thing I want to talk to you about is I'm going to be doing a contest. So I'm going to be giving away a highly sought after Marvel Legends 6-inch Deadpool figure, which was part of the Juggernaut Build-A-Figure wave. So I have this in hand right now, and basically what you have to do to be entered for the drawing for this figure is you need to go over and you need to follow me on my Twitter account, and then you just need to tweet the following, and I'll have this in the video description, so if you can't remember it, just go down there and check it out. But at @JCochran, which is my Twitter feed or Twitter account, I want a Marvel Legends Deadpool, and you put a hashtag on the Marvel Legends Deadpool. So pretty simple. You'll have until this coming Sunday, which is November 22nd, to do that. Only one entry per person, and then I will announce the winner on Twitter on Monday, November 23rd. So next Monday I will announce the winner, and then they can email me with their mailing information and I'll send this out to them. So again, pretty easy. Basically, I want more Twitter followers. Okay, so finally that brings me to the P.O. Box pickup. So I've got a box, and this actually came in my P.O. Box a while ago, so I apologize. It comes from Wyatt Enos, who's sent us a number of letters over the months. So again, Wyatt, I apologize for not getting to this sooner, but I do highly encourage you guys to, you know, hit me up on the P.O. Box. The P.O. Box address is in the video description below. So you can send me artwork, letters, again with questions or what have you. You know, if you just want to say something, you know, I will, I try to read all the comments on YouTube, which is not always easy, and I definitely usually try and be pretty responsive to when I get questions on Facebook or Twitter or what have you. But if you want to be assured of getting my attention, the best way to do it is to send me a letter, put pen to paper and send it to my P.O. Box, and I will definitely see it and acknowledge it and read it in a future video. So there you go. But anyway, Wyatt sent me an actual package. I have not opened this yet, so hopefully it's something good in here. It's pretty light, but let's open this up and see what's in here. Wyatt sent me artwork in the past. And again, I always appreciate when I get artwork from you guys. So it looks like got a letter here. That's some more artwork. And I guess that's it. So I guess Wyatt wanted to send me in a box instead of an envelope. But that's our, oh wait, no, I'm sorry. There is a figure in here with the artwork, so that's cool. Let's see, what is this? Looks like a, what is this? Is this a Mezco? No, Funko. So this, I guess this is one of the mystery minis. So very cool. I don't collect a lot of Funko stuff. I'm not really into the pop vinyls, but definitely, you know, it's cool to get something like this. So really appreciate it, Wyatt. Definitely, you know, just for reference, I don't expect you guys to send me free toys or anything like that. That's not the purpose of the P.O. box. You know, definitely know that a lot of you guys, your funds are tight as it is. So, you know, it's great when you do it, and you know, but that's not what I'm really looking for. What I'm really looking for is just your comments and, you know, what's going on with you and things like your artwork and stuff like that. So that's what I really like to see in the P.O. box. But again, really, that's really nice of you, Wyatt, for sending that to me. Definitely will display it on one of my shelves. So I guess we'll look at the artwork first. So we got another, so Wyatt is a big Batman fan, I believe. And so it looks like we got some Killing Joke artwork with Batgirl, Harley Quinn, and the Joker. Not sure if there's a particular reason why Harley was left uncolored, or maybe Wyatt just ran out of markers or something, I don't know, but still pretty cool. And then we got another Joker and Harley, and some poor sap who has seen better days. So again, very cool. I guess more specifically, Wyatt seems to be more of a Joker and Harley fan than Batman. That's what his artwork seems to focus more on. But very cool. Alright, so let's see what Wyatt has to say in his latest letter. I think this is like the third letter that I've gotten from Wyatt, so right now Wyatt seems to be my biggest fan, which again, I really appreciate it. So let's see. Hey JC, this is a package for you from me. This package comes from, and he's got his address, which I won't read. So if you have any questions for me, then my address, okay, question time. Which Batman actor do you like the most? So that's actually a very interesting question, and I think overall I would have to say Michael Keaton. He's really the one that, you know, I love the first original Batman movie. It's really what got me into DC Comics. I had been reading Marvel, but really was never into DC till the Batman movie. So, and that's still probably my favorite. I won't say it's the best Batman movie, but it's my favorite Batman movie to date. However, that being said, and I know I'm probably in the minority of this one, but I also liked Val Kilmer and the Batman Forever movie. There's definitely some corny things about that movie, but I don't know why, but I still like that movie. Quality-wise, story-wise, it's not nearly as good as the first Batman movie. Now, on the flip side of that, I'm not a huge fan of Batman Returns with the Penguin and Catwoman. I did not like that movie very much, and then I can't even stand to watch the last one with George Clooney. That movie is just horrible and unbearably, just can't even watch that one. Why don't you review other Arkham game action figures? Well, I don't know. I think I pretty much reviewed every Arkham video game that's come out since I've been doing video reviews, so I'm not sure which figures he's referring to. Why don't I go back and review older figures? I don't know. I don't do a lot of videos of older figures because to me, by now, if you don't have those figures, you're probably not going to get them, so doing a review of them seems almost kind of pointless. Not to mention, they generally don't seem to get a lot of views. What do you like about Barbara and Jim's relationship as father and daughter? That's kind of a hard question because it depends on what you're looking at, and the relationship seems to change whether it's the comics or what era of comics you're reading or the cartoon or the movies or what have you. But, you know, I think overall, I mean, you know, they haven't had the easiest of life, neither one of them, and so the fact that they basically, most part over the years, it seems like they've had a pretty strong bond and relationship, and, you know, I think that's what it probably stands out the best, is that they've been able to keep that bond even through the tough times and stuff. P.S. My birthday is this month, which is probably, since this has been in my P.O. box for a little while, probably I missed that. Sorry, Wyatt, but definitely happy belated birthday. So don't forget the Deadpool Contest on Twitter. Link is in the video description for that. And then, like I said, always love from hearing from you guys. Leave a comment below. Let me know what you thought on the latest news. Let me know what you think about the video in general. Like I said, I'm kind of tweaking this as we go along, so hopefully it gets better as I do more of these. So definitely love to hear from you guys. And until next time, I'll catch you later.